Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. The hot pot is an absolutely delightful Chinese dish, and I think you will enjoy it as much as we do. The concept of the hot pot could not be simpler. It's basically that you cook food in some soup. And you can cook both meat and vegetables. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take advantage of your advanced prepping so that you can put a hot pot together in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes. So in this video, I would like to review a mini hot pot made by a company known as Aroma. I have a same version of this hot pot probably for about 15 years. There are newer version on Amazon, and I'm going to put a link below this video. This actually is a multifunctional cookware. It consists of a grill pan, and then it also has a stainless steel pot. They basically sit on top of a hot plate, and that gives you the visibility to use it both as a hot pot as well as a grill. The capacity of the stainless steel pot is 2.5 quart, and the hot plate has an 8-inch diameter. So it is perfect for 2 to 3 persons. So when you are not using it as a hot pot, then you can use it as a grill. Okay, let me show you now how to prepare the hot pot. First of all, I make a soup base using the seasoning agents from my masala dabba. And you can use many different ways to season your hot pot. For example, you can use chicken bouillons or beef bouillons. And then I fill the hot pot with hot water. And of course, you can just heat the water right in the hot pot. But by pouring in the hot water, it makes it go a little bit faster. And my favorite vegetable to use in the hot pot is Napa cabbage. Actually, any type of cabbage will work. And you might want to start out with Napa cabbage, and you can explore other type of cabbages as well. Next, I put in some white button mushroom. Again, you can use any type of mushroom that you prefer. A portobello mushroom works well. A shiitake mushroom also is excellent. And next, I put in some thinly sliced carrot. And then I put in some scallions. I already had all these vegetables available in my advanced prepping. Last but not the least is some tofu. Tofu tastes really good in a hot pot. Even if you don't like tofu, you should give that a try. I think you might change your mind. And you definitely can try other vegetables as well. And make sure to avoid vegetables that disintegrate easily in the hot soup. And next, I plug in the hot pot and put on the glass cover. Since I start out with hot boiling water, so this should boil up quickly. So as you can see here, by having all the vegetables in the advanced prepping, it makes setting up the hot pot very efficient and quick. The little hot plate does a very good job. It takes only about a few minutes for the water come to boil. Once it comes to boil, you are ready to start the hot pot. So in addition to vegetables, I'm also going to cook some shrimp as well as chicken. The chicken comes from my advanced prepping for stir frying, so all I have to do is to just thaw them out. The shrimps are individually frozen, so they thaw out rapidly. So to cook the shrimp and chicken, I put them in this mini hot pot basket. This basket is very handy. It allows you to keep track of what you are cooking so that your shrimp and chicken will not flow away. It usually takes only about 30 to 45 seconds to cook the shrimp and chicken because they are in very small pieces. And the nice thing about this approach is that you can cook the chicken and shrimp exactly the way how you like it. Now, after you use your chopstick to pick up the raw chicken and the raw shrimp, you want to put the chopstick right in the hot broth so that it will sterilize it. This will prevent any contaminations in the raw chicken and the raw shrimp. So while you are cooking the chicken and the shrimp, you can eat the vegetables and the tofu. We found the best dipping sauce for hot pot is use soy sauce mixed with a fried chili in oil sauce. Quite often, I also use a sriracha sauce, which is great for chicken. Some people will create a peanut sauce that mixed with soy sauce and hoisin sauce. Quite often, you can also add beef as well. However, chicken and shrimp is probably our favorite. I personally like to eat this with some rice along the way. So basically, this is a meal you eat as you cook. Usually we find that the vegetables and the tofu go very quickly. This hot pot dish is particularly great for a cold winter day. And it's always a lot of fun to gather in front of a hot boiling soup. This hot pot is just about the right size for about 2 to 3 people. If you go to a hot pot restaurant, they have much bigger pot. This hot pot meal is particularly popular on Chinese New Year Eve. Most people will either have hot pot at home or they will go to a hot pot restaurant. This hot pot meal has a symbolic representation. Because everybody gather around this pot to cook, it symbolizes family unity. So when we are running out of ingredients, we start to add more tofu. And this is followed by adding more mushrooms. As well as I will add more vegetables as well. I always have some hot boiling water on hand because the water will evaporate from the hot pot, so I can replenish that by adding some boiling water. This meal is simple, straightforward, and a lot of fun. It is a great way to add another dish to your repertoire. This is also a great way to make use of your advanced prepping. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routines. If you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.